Welcome to the Onyx Path News. Yes, once again it is Monday, and once again I am here, Matthew Dawkins, to tell you all about our most recent releases over at Onyx Path Publishing, along with upcoming releases, things that I am very excited about indeed. Let us start with last Wednesday's release, because as always, Onyx Path Publishing releases something new every single Wednesday. Every week we release something, and last Wednesday was a really nice one. The Nexus. Now, what is the Nexus? The Nexus is our latest Curseborne release. You see, every month we are releasing another tasty bit for Curseborne. If you're unfamiliar with what tasty bits are, they are small products, easy to download and digest, very low cost, and every month we're releasing a new one for the Curseborne RPG. In the first month of the year, in January, we released our first of our tasty bits. Now it's the Nexus. And the Nexus is a fantastic adversary, a lot of fun, a huge amount of fun, because this is the kind of adversary that really plays with that idea of luck, of fate, of fortune, of curses. This character is a magnet for ill fortune, and that magnet can start shedding the bad luck all over the place. It is a nexus of ill thought and fate. I very much recommend this one. It was a great deal of fun to review, and is a piece of work by Danielle Lozon, and as I think any of you who know us at Onyx Path know, Danielle is one of our finest writers. I would love it if you checked it out. I will make sure it is linked in the description below. And be aware, every month we are releasing another one of these, so you can build up an entire catalogue of adversaries, characters, encounters that you will be able to incorporate into your Curseborne game. And these are not going to be appearing in the core book. These are all unique, all separate, all new. So be aware. A couple of weeks ago as well, I'm going to draw attention to this again because it's doing well, but I'd love for it to do better. They came from the RPG Anthology. It has been released in print, on demand, and via PDF on DriveThruRPG. This is 11 games in one book. 11 games. Let's see if I can remember them all. We have our westerns, and they came from Cowboys Gulch. Noir movies, and they came from The Mean Streets. Period costume dramas, and they came from Bridgestone Rectory. Shakespearean, with They Came from the Bard's Quill. We have space opera, with They Came from the Interstellar Starship. We have murder mysteries, with They Came from the Billiard Room with the Candlestick. We have post-apocalypse, with They Came from the High Octane Apocalypse. We have pirate adventure movies, with They Came from Under the Skull and Crossbones. We have superhero comic book movies, with They Came beneath capes and cowls. They came from beneath capes and cowls. We have heists, with They Came from the Meticulously Planned Bank Job. And we have fighting game and martial arts in They Came from the Steel Dragon Fighting Tournament. Yes, 11 games, each with their own set of archetypes. Each archetype has their own tropes, their own abilities. Therefore, you have got, at the very least, 5 playable options, and this is at the least, because some of them are way more than 5, in every single one of these games, and you can cross over archetypes from game to game. So the crossover compatibility, the sheer array of playable options, powers, cinematics, quips, and antagonists that are presented in this book, along with the Storypath Ultra system and a quick play version of the Storypath system too, really does make it worth checking out. I will link it below. Please give it a look. And if you've already picked up a copy, I would genuinely appreciate it personally if you head on over to DriveThruRPG right now and leave a rating. And even better, if you can leave a review. But if you can leave a star rating, 5 stars is obviously fantastic, but if you can leave a star rating on They Came from the RPG Anthology, it really helps other people find it and make the decision to purchase. So thank you. Coming up very, very soon as well, we will be updating the PDF of The World Below, which is a book I have been working on. It's one of those games I developed from concept to execution, and Mike Cheney, as well as all of the artists on this one, have been working so hard to make this such a beautiful book, and it really, for me, is my favourite of all the books I've worked on, and I mean across World of Darkness, Chronicles of Darkness, they came from. I shouldn't have a favourite, but The World Below is just so visually stunning. Keep your eyes open for that, because very soon that will be available on DriveThruRPG as well. And when it is, I expect people to pick it up and leave those ratings and reviews. I want to hear your thoughts. If it does well, we get to release more of them. And that is always the thing. We need people to buy our games in order to fund our future games. So pick up our games, give them a play, give them a read, run them. Use Start Playing, use our Discord, use your own. Play it at your table in person, or go to your friendly local gaming store. Remember, if you do have a friendly local gaming store, you can order our games through them. Sometimes the people who run these stores are unaware of this. All they need to do is contact their supplier, because we distribute via Studio 2, via Indie Press Revolution. Any shop can order any of our games that we have traditionally printed, and those games can be put on the shelves. So if you want to not only support your local gaming store, but also Onyx Path Publishing, order our games through that store, and it helps us a huge amount. Now, what else is there to say? Well, we have another raft of releases coming up for this exciting month of March, but what I would love for you to do right now is check out that Curseborne Nexus adversary and keep your eyes open, because another adversary is coming later in March. Until next time, thank you very much for watching.